Hello, my friends. I am sitting outside in my yard. There's my house and working on my book today. Yesterday, I did not share on YouTube, but I did share in my Marco Polo Sharecast. And so I'm having all of these really interesting connections with rules and what is accepted and what is right and what counts. I was looking at my gene keys and my Mars? No, what's the one that's discipline? Anyway, whatever planet governs discipline, my gene keys is number 18, which is the shadow is judgment, right versus wrong, black versus white, up versus down. And the gift is integrity, being in alignment with what feels true for you. And the city, the highest frequency is perfection. And when I read this, just those three words, the judgment, integrity, and perfection, I just had a big giggle for myself because I've been really struggling and resisting. I love to struggle, you guys. Oh, that's fun. I love the struggle. It's a challenge. In fact, maybe I need to change the word from struggle to challenge. But I have been really challenging myself with my consistency and keeping to my commitments. Whenever I try to make a schedule for myself, I feel like I'm in prison and I want to rebel and just be like, let me out of here. Time blocking, it feels like a prison to me. It does. That's the Aquarius in me, I think. Like, I can't do this. And then as I was reading just those three words, judgment, integrity, and perfection, I'm just giggling because I definitely have beliefs around what is right and what is wrong. I was raised this way. Schools teach this. My religion taught this. My parents raised me this way. And it was very much this. I wanted someone outside of me to tell me what was right and what was wrong, what was passing, what was failing, when I could make a check on my box saying I did it, done, or no, you didn't. You're a failure. You're wrong. And so I read that Gene Key. And I loved how Richard Rudd shares that integrity is walking a line between judgment and perfection, because integrity sees how the judgment can work towards being perfected or perfecting something, the judgment, perfecting the judgment so it can become perfect. And perfection isn't perfect in the way of our societal standards of like a perfect body, perfect skin, a perfect diet, a perfect partner. I don't even know if that even really exists, right? It is more of this understanding and realization that looking at nature and the beauty and perfection of it all, right? Like there's no like, hey, that's not fair in nature. It's just what is. There's give and take. There's death and there's rebirth. There's growth. There's change. There's alchemizing at the deepest level of everything. And it is all perfect. Nature is so perfect, just the way it is. In this moment, it is perfect. It is our thoughts that have the judgments that this is right and this is wrong, this is good and that is bad, that it's too hot, it should be cooler, or it shouldn't be snowing. I always love when people talk about the weather or argue with the weather. I had a couple of my favorite mentors talk about this is like, oh shoot, what does Byron Katie say? Judgments are like rain. Shoot. Okay, well, we'll see if that comes back. love and share often with clients and my kids, anybody who will listen anyway when I talk, and that there was this man, the oldest man in the world, and somebody went to interview him. And they said, "What's your secret? What is your secret to living so long?" And he said, when it rains, I let it. Man, Byron Katie, what is that thing that's coming to? Like, would you argue with a raindrop? Thoughts are like raindrops. Would you argue with a raindrop? Like, it just happens. So our thoughts are the ones that are causing our disconnection from realizing we're perfect exactly where we are, exactly who we are. I can't change this person in this moment on so many levels. And there's so many things I do want to change. So that has been really, really interesting. And so, I'm using menstruation as a valid excuse, my cycle, and that I was contemplating is considered working on my book. So I'm giving myself a lot of compassion, and I am celebrating I'm trying to remember to celebrate all of the things that I am breed success. And the more I feel successful, the more successful I will be. I am, the more judgmental I am, and the more I tell myself I'm a failure, the more likely I am to quit because I'm already a failure. Why keep going? I have a beautiful process. And today, those thoughts really started to creep in of like, oh, you haven't done your writing today, you haven't worked on your book today. And it's Carter's birthday. He's 20. And so it's kind of a celebration day. It's kind of a holiday around here because we're celebrating this beautiful human's life. Hi, Mr. Marty. Hi, he got a bath today. He's so fresh and so clean, so clean. Mr. Marty. Hi, buddy. Come here. You want to say hi? Oh, what's up? Oh, he smells so yummy too. Like salt and cedar. So celebrating those wins makes it easier for me to want to show up. And the more I show up, the more success I feel like I have. And the more success I feel like I have, the more successful I become and the more successful I am. And it's all perfect. It's all perfect. Even those first, 8 days that I was not working on my book, I was contemplating it. I wasn't like working on my book, but I was contemplating it. And that counts. I'm counting it. Ooh, that's a fun little sunburst. Oh, wait. There. We're all backwards here. I feel backwards, but that is really cool. Ooh, shiny things. Oh, nature is so perfect. See, it's giving me this beautiful lighting. So I sat out here and I wrote for about an hour. There was a lot of distractions, not by my phone, by hummingbirds and flies and the dogs and the kids and my love coming to like talk to me. There's all the towels hanging to dry. And, but I wrote, I showed up. I did work on my book and in my book, and it feels good. And I'm counting it because I focused as best as I could. I don't even know if you can. Nope, you can't see them. The hummingbirds zoom all over the place. And grasshoppers and flies. Flies are not super fun. I get to learn to. I have a judgment against the flies being gross and bad, and so so I get to work on that and find the perfection in that and celebrate all the things. So that is where I am today, day 11, doing it.